Welcome, Rare Gems. When it comes to the Sigma female personality, there's far more beneath the surface than most people realize. She defies simple labels, presenting a depth and complexity that goes beyond easy categorization. Sigma females are known for their strong sense of independence, introspective nature, and refusal to conform to traditional social structures. Yet within this group, there's a wide range of unique traits and approaches to life. Each type of Sigma female embraces her path in a distinct way. Some are meticulous thinkers, using strategy and logic as their guiding lights, while others dive deeply into creative solitude where they lose themselves in art or ideas. Some focus relentlessly on personal freedom, valuing independence above all else, while others find fulfillment in quietly supporting and influencing those around them. Many Sigma women are an intricate mix of these qualities, pursuing success by their own rules and standing firmly by what they believe. The varied paths taken by Sigma females reveal just how nuanced and multidimensional this personality truly is. This isn't about trendy labels or cliches. It's about discovering the unique ways these remarkable women live with purpose, integrity, and an understated confidence that breaks free of convention. Let's take a closer look into the world of Sigma females. Not to fit them into boxes, but to appreciate the richness of their individual journeys. Let's dig into 10 raw and unfiltered truths about the different types of Sigma females. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of whether you resonate with just a couple of these traits or embody all 10. Let's get started, Rare Gems. For a more in-depth understanding, I invite you to watch the entire video and share your opinions in the comments below. Number 1. The Unapologetic Survivor. The Unapologetic Survivor is the kind of woman who's been through hell and back, but you'd never know it unless she told you. She's learned to stand tall not because life handed her strength, but because she fought tooth and nail to find it. Her resilience is woven from years of struggle, from battles that most people would crumble under, and she carries it with a quiet, unshakable pride. She doesn't need sympathy, and she definitely doesn't want pity. Her scars are her armor, a testament to what she's overcome rather than a source of shame. What makes her so compelling is that she doesn't hide her story or try to sanitize it to make others comfortable. She's honest about the pain, about the moments she nearly gave up, and about the times when hope felt like a distant memory. But rather than bitterness, there's a grounded confidence in her, a strength that's raw and real because it wasn't just handed to her. People respect her not because she's achieved some traditional version of success, but because she embodies the kind of resilience that's almost impossible to fake. She's the woman who walks into a room, and without a word you know she's faced storms that would shake most to their core. Her presence alone commands respect because everyone can sense that she's unbreakable. The Unapologetic Survivor is proof that true strength isn't loud or showy. It's quietly indestructible. Number 2. The Selftaught Maverick. The Selftaught Maverick is a force of nature, navigating life's challenges on her own terms. She's not one to follow the traditional routes laid out by schools or employers. Instead, she's driven by curiosity and an insatiable desire to learn. Where others see obstacles, she sees opportunities for exploration. Her mastery of skills comes from countless hours spent experimenting, researching, and honing her craft without the confines of formal education. For her, the classroom is the world, and every experience is a lesson. She thrives on the thrill of discovering things her way, using her instincts and creativity as her guides. This approach gives her a unique edge. She approaches problems from angles that others might never consider, often leading to innovative solutions. The self-taught maverick doesn't need a degree to validate her intelligence or worth. Her achievements speak for themselves. People are drawn to her not just for what she knows, but for her unwavering confidence in her abilities. She inspires others to break free from the conventional, to challenge the status quo, and to trust their instincts. While many are content to stay within the lines, she embraces the chaos of self-directed learning, celebrating every stumble as a step toward mastery. In a world that often prizes formal accolades, the self-taught Maverick stands out as a reminder that knowledge is not just acquired in classrooms, it's discovered through experience, passion, and relentless pursuit of personal growth. Number 3. The entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is a Sigma woman who embodies independence and creativity in the world of business. She refuses to follow the traditional playbook, instead carving out her own unique path to success. While many might rely on established rules and structures, she thrives on the thrill of taking risks and thinking outside the box. For her, every challenge is an opportunity to innovate, and she approaches problems with an unorthodox mindset that sets her apart from the crowd. She understands that success isn't just about profits, it's about passion and purpose. Whether she's launching a startup or running a small business, her focus is on making a genuine impact. She listens to her intuition and often trusts her gut over conventional wisdom. This boldness allows her to connect with her audience in authentic ways, often leading to a loyal following that appreciates her fresh perspective. The entrepreneur is not afraid of failure. She sees it as a stepping stone to growth. Each setback is merely a lesson learned, fueling her determination to push forward. Her resilience inspires those around her to rethink their own approaches to success, encouraging them to embrace their unique journeys. In a world full of cookie-cutter business models, she stands out as a beacon of innovation and tenacity. With every step she takes, she proves that breaking the mold can lead to remarkable achievements, showing others that success can come from creating your own rules. Number 4. The controlled storm. The controlled storm is a woman of striking duality. On the surface, she exudes an air of calm that can put others at ease, but underneath that composed facade lies a powerful intensity that is almost palpable. Unlike those who let their emotions dictate their actions, she approaches life with a level of discipline that's impressive and sometimes intimidating. She doesn't react impulsively. Instead, she takes the time to process her feelings, channeling them into a focused energy that propels her forward. People are drawn to her quiet strength, often sensing a powerful current beneath her tranquil exterior. While she may not express her emotions openly, there's an undeniable fire within her, a fierce determination that drives her ambitions. This internal storm fuels her resolve, allowing her to tackle challenges with a relentless spirit. She doesn't need to shout or make a scene to assert herself. Her presence commands attention simply by being there. When others might lash out or crumble under pressure, she remains steady, navigating through chaos with an almost eerie composure. Her ability to maintain control in tumultuous situations is what sets her apart. It's as if she's mastered the art of balancing serenity with strength. The controlled storm teaches those around her that true power lies in restraint, and that sometimes the fiercest battles are fought in silence. Those who encounter her are often left in awe, recognizing that beneath her calm demeanor, there's a force to be reckoned with, quietly shaping her own destiny. We appreciate you, Rare Gems, for being a treasured subscriber. Your consistent support is vital to us and fuels our passion for delivering meaningful content. Thank you for your engagement and encouragement. Number 5. The Paradoxical Thinker. The Paradoxical Thinker is a woman who thrives on the complexities of life, seamlessly embracing contradictions that many find uncomfortable. While most people prefer clear-cut answers and black-and-white thinking, she dances gracefully in the gray areas, holding conflicting ideas without losing her sense of self. This ability to juggle opposing beliefs makes her a refreshing presence in conversations that often feel rigid and one-dimensional. What sets her apart is her comfort with ambiguity. While others might shy away from difficult discussions, she dives right in, relishing the challenge of unpacking layers of thought and emotion. Her nuanced perspectives often shine a light on issues that others overlook, encouraging those around her to question their own assumptions. She doesn't see the world in absolutes. Instead, she understands that multiple truths can coexist, each offering its own insights. This depth of understanding allows her to connect with people from all walks of life, as she approaches conversations with empathy and curiosity. Rather than trying to convert others to her point of view, she invites dialogue, creating space for diverse opinions to coexist. The paradoxical thinker challenges the status quo, not to stir up conflict, but to promote growth and understanding. Her capacity to hold contradictions makes her not only an exceptional thinker, but also a catalyst for change, inspiring others to embrace the complexities of life and explore the richness that comes from thinking beyond the binary. In her world, being multifaceted is a strength, not a flaw. Number 6. The Zero Tolerance Warrior. The Zero Tolerance Warrior is a force to be reckoned with, embodying the strength and clarity that comes from knowing one's worth. She believes that boundaries are sacred, and she fiercely protects them from anyone who threatens her peace. For her, there's no room for nonsense or toxic behavior. When someone disrespects her or oversteps her limits, she doesn't hesitate to cut them out of her life without a second thought. She understands that her time and energy are precious resources, and she refuses to waste them on people who don't appreciate her value. Saying no is her superpower, and she does it unapologetically, without feeling the need to explain herself. Her confidence comes from a deep understanding of what she deserves and the realization that she's not obligated to accept less. Others may find her approach intimidating, but she knows that standing firm in her convictions is essential for her well-being. The zero-tolerance warrior sets high standards for herself and those she allows into her inner circle. This doesn't stem from arrogance, but from a profound respect for her own journey and experiences. She's been through enough to recognize what elevates her and what drags her down. This clarity allows her to cultivate relationships that are mutually beneficial and enriching. By being true to herself and her values, she inspires others to do the same, showing that it's possible to prioritize self-respect without apology. In a world that often rewards compliance, she stands tall as a beacon of strength, resilience, and uncompromising authenticity. Number 7. The Boundless Creative. The Boundless Creative is a true force of nature, bursting with artistic energy that defies conventional boundaries. She's not easily categorized. Her creativity spills over into various forms, whether she's painting vivid landscapes, crafting intricate stories, or inventing something entirely new. What truly sets her apart is that she doesn't create for applause or recognition. Her art is a personal necessity, an outlet for the ideas and emotions that swirl within her. It's about self-expression rather than seeking validation from others. Her work often pushes limits, challenging societal norms and provoking thought. It doesn't always play nice. It can be raw, intense, and at times even uncomfortable. She embraces the messy, imperfect aspects of her creativity, knowing that true art doesn't shy away from complexity or darkness. Instead, it confronts it head-on, making viewers feel something profound, whether it's joy, anger, or discomfort. The Boundless Creative invites people to look beyond the surface, encouraging them to explore their own feelings and beliefs. She uses her craft to spark conversations, challenge perceptions, and inspire others to embrace their unique voices. In a world that often prioritizes polished perfection, she stands out as a reminder that authenticity is the heartbeat of creativity. Her fearless approach to self-expression not only enriches her own life, but also inspires others to break free from constraints and explore the vast landscapes of their imaginations. Through her work, she reshapes what it means to be an artist, proving that true creativity knows no boundaries. Number 8. The Intuitive Strategist. The Intuitive Strategist possesses an extraordinary gift for understanding people and situations with remarkable speed. Her intuition functions like a finely tuned radar, allowing her to pick up on subtle cues and emotions that others might overlook. While many rely on extensive planning and analysis to navigate life's complexities, she operates with a kind of instinctive precision that feels almost magical. In any gathering or meeting, she scans the room, assessing dynamics and reading the energy, enabling her to grasp what's happening beneath the surface almost instantly. This unique edge allows her to anticipate challenges and opportunities before they fully materialize. While others may still be dissecting options and weighing pros and cons, the Intuitive Strategist has already mapped out her next 5 moves. She has an innate sense of timing, knowing exactly when to act, when to hold back, and when to pivot her strategy. This ability not only gives her an advantage in competitive environments, but also helps her build strong connections with others. People are often drawn to her because she seems to understand them on a deeper level, making her an invaluable ally in both personal and professional settings. The intuitive strategist thrives in uncertainty, using her instincts as a compass to guide her. Her approach serves as a powerful reminder that while careful planning has its merits, sometimes the most effective strategy is trusting one's intuition and embracing the flow of life with confidence and clarity. In her world, instinct is not just a skill, it's a superpower that transforms uncertainty into opportunity. Number 9. The Nomadic Adventurer. The Nomadic Adventurer is someone who lives by her own rules, driven by an insatiable need for discovery. While others might find comfort in routine and familiarity, she finds it in the unknown. Stability isn't what she's after. She's drawn to the thrill of new places, fresh faces, and the endless possibility of each experience. To her, life is an open road, and she doesn't mind leaving behind what she knows to chase the next adventure. It's not that she's running from something, rather she's running toward everything the world has to offer. Each journey she takes isn't just a trip, it's a transformative experience. She's not simply collecting passport stamps or photographs. She's collecting insights, reshaping her perspective with every encounter. With each new place, she uncovers parts of herself, redefining who she is in ways she couldn't have imagined. Her sense of identity isn't tied to any one place or role, it's fluid, shaped by her ever-evolving experiences. The nomadic adventurer doesn't need to justify her choices or prove herself to anyone. She lives with a freedom that others envy but may never fully understand. People might see her as restless or unconventional, but to her, every new journey is a catalyst for growth, a chance to become more than she was before. She shows us that life isn't about finding a single purpose or path. It's about being open to change and embracing the boundless possibilities that come with it. Number 10. The Intellectual Rebel. The intellectual rebel is a woman who refuses to accept the world at face value. With a fierce intellect and a relentless curiosity, she dives deep into the complexities of life, always asking questions that most people wouldn't dare to raise. She thrives on dissecting societal norms, pointing out contradictions that others often overlook. For her, common sense is just a starting point, not an end point. She challenges the status quo with ease, encouraging those around her to think critically and examine their beliefs. Her conversations are anything but superficial. She's the kind of person who can discuss philosophy, ethics, and science with the same passion as pop culture. Reading dense theories and challenging literature isn't just a pastime. It's her bread and butter. This isn't a woman who shies away from debate. She welcomes it, often pushing others to back up their opinions with solid reasoning and evidence. If you engage her in a conversation, be prepared to think on your feet, because she won't accept vague statements or cliches. The intellectual rebel is unapologetically herself, never feeling the need to dumb down her thoughts for anyone. Her confidence is magnetic, drawing in like-minded individuals who crave deeper discussions. She understands that knowledge isn't just power, it's a tool for transformation. By questioning everything, she inspires others to break free from the limitations of conventional thinking, making her a trailblazer in a world that often prefers to stick to the familiar. The Sigma female breaks all the typical molds and shows us that strength and success don't always look the way we expect. Each type of Sigma female, whether she's a silent observer, a boundless creative, a zero-tolerance warrior, or a lone strategist, shares a core commitment to her own path. What's powerful about her isn't loud ambition or a need for validation, but her quiet, grounded independence. She's not interested in playing by society's usual rules. Instead, she focuses on what actually matters to her, even if it goes against the norm. Sigma females possess a strength that's rooted in self-awareness and resilience. They're not easily influenced, and they don't need constant approval to know their worth. They make their own rules and don't apologize for setting high standards, both for themselves and the people they allow into their lives. Each type of Sigma female has her own way of influencing and inspiring. Through creativity, observation, intellect, or resilience, Yet they all have one thing in common. They redefine what it means to be powerful on their own terms. The Sigma female is proof that real strength isn't about standing in the spotlight. It's about knowing who you are, staying true to that, and moving forward with purpose, whether or not anyone else sees it. In a world that often celebrates conformity, the Sigma female reminds us that the most genuine path to fulfillment is the one you make for yourself. Thank you, Rare Gems, for tuning in. Stay safe and stay vigilant as always. God bless.